Seems we are kind of live.
Oh, we're live now.
We're live?
I just put it up, but I can check my options and everything. Just in a matter of seconds, I can get the link as well and get the people know that we are doing our shenanigans.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Videos URL copy. Oh, somebody sniped my channel. Okay, Andy Duty is on there already. Okay. Um, should I do stream announcements? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, uh, hey, whoever is at here, get, no, join us to have some fun. In the, not community. Jesus, learn to type, community podcast.
I'll
Okay, so hello everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Let me introduce our beloved stores, our staff, starting with Striker, one of our partner in the community.
Hello. What's up, guys?
We have Totally Not Dead Yet, who is definitely not dead yet,
I'm gonna kill myself.
who is one of our greatest admin. And of course we have another partner, Infernox.
Hello, happy to be here.
Alright, so guys, um, I know, well, at least two of you partners started an experience like a long time ago, like back in April. Like you tried to do a podcast beforehand, right?
Yeah, I can't remember when the first one was. I think the Fronox, that was before you jumped on as a partner.
That was before me. Well, I
Yeah.
was there for when it was happening, but I wasn't
Yeah.
anywhere at that point as being a partner.
It was the six of us. It was the first time we did it. We've done like two or three since then. But yeah, we've only done a couple of them, and we have mixed reviews. Some people really like them, and we're just trying to make it something entertaining, something people want to enjoy. So.
Yeah, just to shake it up, we extended not just the partners, but for the staff members as well, so you can know our staff a little bit more and get to know each other better. Kind
We
of.
should probably mention that the people that are here on the podcast are the ones that the people voted for. You put up a poll with a bunch of names, and we tried to get as many of the most highly voted people as possible, right?
Yeah, but some people were not able to join, so Rip Toast and Billy. But maybe sometimes your votes will be 100% accurate. Let's just hope the next time it will so happen. And just a heads up for everyone, we will try to aim for a podcast every 2 weeks. So hopefully we can shake things up a bit and be more often than it was until now. So yeah, okay. Speaking of first things, do you guys have anything to share with our lovely viewers that was your best first time experience of anything? Like maybe your first game shows or the first game show you took part in.
Well,
Go ahead, Fronox.
well, I have definitely a first. It's my first and only game show I've done. I made Face Off. It's finished now as of last week Wednesday. Whole season's out, so pretty happy about that. And honestly, I really enjoyed building it and working on it. I had a good time going through the whole thing. It was fun, yeah, and I'm really happy with it for my first game show.
So there's I think we'll try to incorporate stuff from the comments as well. People who are watching live. Some just wanted to know if season 2 is going to be a thing theoretically.
It is. Season 2 is definitely a possibility. If season 1 was, I want to say, people liked it and they want to see more. If I can get around to it, I will say that there likely could be a season 2.
All right.
And Infernox, just a curiosity question. How difficult was to make all this happen?
I had to learn a lot of things ever since joining this Discord. Like, the first time I joined this Discord, I didn't even know how to turn my mic on. So, yep, thank you, Dead Yet. Shout out to you, the first person who talked to me and helped me figure out how to turn my mic on. So thank you. But I had to do a lot of firsts. I had to get a server. I had to learn how to run that server and how to change all the settings. And then I had to learn all these commands for all the the redstone and how to build all these structures. So it did take a little bit of work, but I enjoyed it and it was well worth it in the end.
And Striker, considering you already have 10 seasons of Strike
Yeah,
Out
he's beaten me 10 to 1 here.
and
It's a heck of
you
a milestone. Yeah.
and you have fan edition as well. That's a different story. But
Yeah.
back in the day when you started, how was it comparing now? Well, the difference.
Well, there weren't many game shows. There was like one real popular one, which was the Nox Crew game show. That was the only Minecraft game show I had ever heard of at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was the only one that existed, but it was definitely the only prominent one. And I remember I was a huge fan of the show whenever it was going on, and they always took multiple I remember them taking multiple months before they put out a new season, and me watching going, dude, what? Just make another season, just make another episode, just put it out. And now I'm sitting here 3-4 months between seasons. I'm like, all right, I get it, I understand. It makes sense. You have a real life outside of a Minecraft game show. No, but the basic idea was, I don't know if you want me to get into this or not, but the basic idea was I wanted to create something on a show based on what I thought that the shows like Survivor were like on TV, because I never watched any of those things before. All the things, oh, if there are 10 people stranded on a desert island, how will they survive without the camera crew feeding them in between takes? And so I'd never seen any of those shows, and I was like, all right, so I want to make a show like that. But I want it to be entirely skill-based, where if you lose, you can't blame anybody but yourself. Like, you just didn't perform as well as whoever beat you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, I got voted out. There's no, my teammate failed me. So when I eventually did the team season, very reluctantly did the team season, all the contestants had to choose their partners way in advance, multiple days and weeks, and then if their partner didn't show up, they didn't get a backup partner. That was it. Their team was out if one of them didn't show. I didn't want anyone to get stuck with the team. I think was that why you got in Infernox? You were with Lemon, right?
I was with Lemons, and we formed a team a week before the competition.
And y'all were on the backups list, right?
I think not. I think we were right at that.
It was Sander and
Flores.
Yeah.
Yeah. White supremacy.
Yeah, they're the ones that barely snuck in, and then they won.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I just wanted it to be entirely skill based. That was the basic idea, and that was back in October of 2014. That was when.
Wow,
that's 2 years ago.
Yeah. And along the process, you learned a lot, right?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure that it was something I would watch. That was number one. I don't watch a ton of Minecraft videos. I watch our family, I guess you could say, all of our shows and stuff. But I don't really there's a lot of YouTubers like the Minecraft guys. I watch some of their stuff periodically, like their UHCs and things.
Yeah.
But as far as Minecraft episode 762, I haven't watched any of those in a while. So I like the events. the big stuff, and so I wanted to make sure it was entertaining. It was something people were actually going to watch. I wanted the editing to be on point. I wanted the quality to be on point. I wanted there to be no like downtime. Like even if you watch the first episode of the season 1, it's still pretty highly edited from beginning to end. There's a lot of cuts. The editing style has completely changed, and it's so much better I think now than what it was. But there's still some good qualities in there. I think those first 3 seasons were pretty decent for what I was aiming for. Season 4's editing was pretty bad.
But you tried again, and you delivered.
Mm-hmm.
But we shouldn't forget about our lovely lady of the podcast. Although you didn't make any game shows, but you took part of them. I don't know, can't remember which game show were you in.
I was in SOM2. That was the first game show I was in.
And how was it like to be in a game show?
I remember the night before, I was like super anxious and I couldn't sleep. Like I didn't know how to react to it because it's like, okay, I can't screw up, guys. Not gonna make a fool out of myself today. And I ended up doing that anyway. But basically, what happened was like the day of, like all of a sudden, like your nerves calm, but then right when it starts, it just, it's nerve-wracking.
And speaking of which, Striker in Fornox, did you took part in any game shows other than yours?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Before I did my home game show, I was invited to a few before, and I've been in a few since. You know, I can vouch for Nydia that you get nervous your first time. It's exactly like she said it. Like right before it starts, you're like, I can do this. You're calm, and then right when it starts, it's just okay. Do your best. You know, you're so nervous. You're trying to do your best, but you know, do what you can. I know exactly what she's talking about.
First one I played in was TDM 3.
That's
Total Draw Minecraft Season 3. And at that point, it was the first like 3 seasons that we did, me and Dan, starting off the game show thing. We were pretty like to be honest with you, I was pretty mad at Dan for quote unquote copying my game show idea. But that was like because so we posted our seasons like 2 weeks apart. My first episode came out, and 2 weeks later he put out his, and I was like, "Are you serious?" But he had kind of been planning a little bit, and anyway, we're absolutely cool now. I don't know anything like, and especially like up until Last Player Standing, which was after season 4. We were close, but season 3, I was like, you know what? I got something to prove because I'm over here hosting shows. I'm gonna go play in one, and I won season 3, and I felt so good. I haven't won a single show since then, but the first one I played whenever I was still active, like doing a lot of Minecraft stuff, I did pretty well on season 3, and I felt I was nervous as hell. Like I was super like.
I know the feel. Although it has been a while ever since the first game show you guys took part in, but I know you guys usually busy working and all, but you still get invitations to game shows, right?
Yep, on the daily. Not daily, but quite a bit. I think people. Yeah. I get a lot.
I remember when I tried to invite Striker for the Color Wars.
Oh man, there's too much stuff going on. I was gone when you sent out that invite back a long time ago. I think that was like right when I finished working, or I think it was in the middle of summer, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like around June.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I had just started working. I was working 9 in the morning till I think like 3 p.m. And then I'd have like an hour break, and then I'd work for another 4 or 5 hours, and then go home, and then go to sleep, and then repeat. And that's a lot of standing up and a lot of talking. And so I was not. If I would have been in your show, I would have been sitting there going, like, "All right, it's time for the show," and I'd be like, "Yeah, what?"
Yeah,
what
you would have been a dead Striker at that point.
Hey,
yeah. So, yeah.
Oh wait, we have a dead, not a dead Striker, but yeah. By the way, there's a few questions. Don't forget, do not message me in private. That doesn't give you any leads. If you want to ask something, ask in the comments or in the
Yeah.
podcast chat, and feel free to ask anything from these guys. I'm the host person. If you want to ask
Happy to
something
answer.
about me, I'll just answer it privately to you. So it's not
Bef-
it's not my spotlight. Jeez, I need to learn how to speak. But oh well.
bef- Before
Your
we
voice
get
is
too far away, someone, I think Mad Nick asked earlier about what to do with Fan Edition. I just want to put a thing. Billy has offered to edit, and so I sent him all the footage I've got, and I haven't heard back from him. So um, maybe we'll see something soon. It might take a little while, but something's happening with that. Um, yeah, it seems like it's in progress. Anyway, back to the podcast.
Oh yeah. Speaking of game shows and all nonsenses, uh, whichever you like, your pick. But game show awards, where the game shows compete, not the players. So, what did you expect from this thing, even though there's not much information about it so far?
I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. I think it has a lot of potential. I think it could easily be a problem though. People might. I don't know if people are going to be excited. I mean, I hope people are excited. It's going to be cool. I think, but I think some people are going to be like, "Well, how come I didn't win?" I'd be like, "Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically, how it goes, it's like almost Oscars, but instead of movies, we do Minecraft game shows. And of course, right now, we accept suggestions on which game show do you prefer to be as a nominee for certain uh, categories. And once we collect enough information until the end of November, I think it's November 27th, yeah. And after that, a few days, there will be a small group who is like did not do any game shows at all, and they didn't participate in any, so they can judge and well, not just judge, but decide on which show deserves on which categories. There are a bunch of statistics that I already summarized, so the process will be much faster. But once we done that, there will be a voting section where you guys can vote for the best game show you think deserves a certain category. But until then, it's pretty much 1 month away.
I think it's going to be a good idea too, in the sense that people may be able to see more game shows that they haven't been able to see before. You know, bringing everyone's favorite game shows together.
mhm.
It allows it allows the community to interact with each other and figure out who's doing game shows or what game shows are going on. So I think that's a good idea in that sense too. That more people will figure out, more people will find game shows that they may be interested in.
Yeah, and just so you know, speaking of this widening the ranges of game shows, some people suggested game shows that are outside of the community as well. And I contacted a few people about it, and they were like quite surprised about it, and they are interested in this thing as well.
Oh, that should be cool.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, do not forget that we also gonna vote for the community's best partner, best admin, best moderator, best supporter plus, so on and so forth. I'm not gonna say every each and one of the roles now, because that would take a little bit of a while, although I skipped only 4 or 5 roles, so whatever.
Well, I know who's losing the admin one.
Probably you. But who knows? I'm still in the competition as well. But back on topic, well, at least on the game show part of the topics, do you have any thing to mention about upcoming stuff, like for example, Striker, about your season 10? Do you have any hints for people to what they should be on a lookout?
Well, we got new episodes coming every Monday and Friday. First episode just came out, and I don't want to get into spoilers in case someone hadn't seen it, but it was a crazy. When the person who got out, I think everyone collectively went, "Oh my God, did that just happen?" It was a good ending to the first episode. Coming up for the future ones, there's episode 2's an original challenge, something I haven't done for the show before. Uses some command blocks and some tricky block breaking techniques. Throw that out there. Episode 3 on Friday next week is going to be a remix of a season 6 fan favorite.
That's good to hear.
I can't get much more than that. So
don't have to. That's plenty enough, I think. Also, that yet, Infernox, are you planning to join in any game shows in these days? Considering Infernox, you already did your game show and you're planning on the next one, but not right now, I guess. So how about joining some?
Yeah, I guess if people were interested, I'd be a few and hang out. You know, I always enjoy doing them. Join the community in the first place. I enjoy watching. You know, it's really fun. So if things are going on, I definitely want to be a part of it.
That?
In my case, these days I'm actually really busy. But if I have time for it, I would be up for it. 100%. Yeah.
Awesome.
Banta Gaming God. I don't really get the question, guys. Can you translate it for me, because it's wait, what? It's like
I know I said this, but I just need to answer. I'm having a personal identity question. If you had some, what did you do? If you had a personal identity question, trying to figure out who you are.
I have no idea, but at this point I'm too afraid to ask.
I guess
I've got a driver's license. I periodically check and see if my name's still on there, and if it is, then I'm good.
No need to apologize, Ben. I guess, you know, figure out things that you like, you know, and those are the things that could identify you, you know? You know, you don't have to, like, specifically fit into a group. Ben can be Ben. And whoever Ben is... No, don't apologize. I've been down this road. I'm the guy who apologizes too much, okay?
Okay.
Inferno, stop apologizing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, no!
God dang it! Infernox, you had one job.
I did. Alright. So, you know, just, you know, you can identify however you want to identify as. You know, think about the things that you enjoy, think about the things that, you know, you want to do, and that's who you are.
Yeah, for example, you can identify me as Santa Claus, or Markiplier as in Mesiplier, but, you know, your choice. No, this was just the random part of the podcast, but don't worry about it. I'm just being random, that's all. So,
what's next on the list?
Well, it's Halloween, because considering there's gonna be like 2 days and Halloween kind of thing. I don't know the song for that Halloween thing movie, you know, that has been animated, but whatever. Are you guys doing something on Halloween, or you're just gonna be at home and relax?
I would love to, and we've done something cool every year, but I'm working. It's on a Monday night, and so I've got to work all Monday night. And I don't think I just by the time I get home, all the kids will be asleep, so there'll be no trick or treating. Probably I won't get home till like 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night. So. On a school night, everyone's just going to be at home early, I think.
Others? Everyone else?
All right.
I can tell
As
some cool stories later, but go ahead.
as weird as it sounds, I'm actually going to parties today and tomorrow. So this is
But not
yeah.
in 2 days, yeah.
No, on Halloween I have a plan to do something weird. I don't know.
You can't
Something
just say that
weird?
and then tell no, you gotta carry on now. You're in it now.
Yeah.
You stepped in the doorway. Keep walking.
Awkward silence.
And actually, I'm thinking about making a parody of spooky, scary skeletons.
This parody of spooky, scary skeletons. What
I,
are spooky,
I
scary
cannot
skeletons?
wait. What will it be turned into? Are you gonna
Oh.
publish it in the community?
Yeah. Yeah.
Please send it to me in private as well so I don't forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Uh, Infernox?
I'm in school, so I can't really. Well, I'm not going out for Halloween, but they're having this thing where, we'll have kids come by and we can hand out candy. So I guess that'll be what we'll be doing. And there's actually an event in the building that's gonna do like a bunch of Halloween activities for people walking by. So I guess I'll be a part of that.
Mm.
Gonna be like fun carnival games, photo booth, so that people can get their pictures and their costumes taken. It'll be fun.
Just throwing it out there for all the people. Hungarians don't celebrate Halloween. We have a separate day for it, and we call it Farsang. It's quite weird, although it's pretty much the same, but without the pumpkins.
That's kind of depressing.
But wait. We go out in places like there's a huge building where we host the party, and usually kids dress up in everything they want into. There's a buffet where they can put their self-made sandwiches, and everyone can have a bite at it free of charge. And there's dancing, party, music. There's a contest as well for best dresses. And well, in a nutshell, basically that's it.
Can I come?
Well, get yourself a plane ticket, and we might discuss this in private.
Last year for Halloween, we set up a big black sheet that went across our doorway. So we got a door, and then there's like a porch, and the porch has like another, I don't want to say archway, I guess. All right,
Mm-hmm.
and so we hung a black sheet from the archway, and then had a sign on there that pointed down to a hole in the center, and it said, "Reach in, get some candy," and they would stick their hand through and grab candy through the hole, but when they reached through, they couldn't see it. Right
Yeah.
on the other side, we had a bowl of cold spaghetti and stuff like that.
Mom spaghetti.
And so they'd reach in and go, "Oh, what is that?" Right?
Yeah.
That was one thing we did. Then we also had one. Me and my brother were sitting behind the thing, and so when they would reach in, they'd start reaching into the thing. We'd grab their legs from underneath of the deal, and just they right there, they and run off.
Well, that's a trick for you.
We also had what was the other thing we did? I feel like we had some kind of sound thing. We had a big claw glove, kind of like a hand, basically, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And it would go over top. We put it right on their head, and so all of a sudden something's grabbing their hair, and
Wow.
people freaked out. It was funny, man. People would go like, especially the moms. That was the best. The moms were the funniest because they'd come walking up, like trying to walk their kid up there, and they'd be fine. We wouldn't go for the kid. We'd go for the mom and grab their head or their leg, and they would flip out, run screaming down the street. Like,
Did you record it?
no, it was
Damn
too
it.
dark.
Ah, dang it. Oh
Yeah.
well.
No, it was funny though.
I
wish
can
we could do that this year,
imagine.
but we've been busy
Okay.
working. So Yeah. Anyway,
If there's any other Halloween experiences that you guys want to share, feel free. But other than that, if you wanna, we can move on with other questions that people already asked.
someone's asking about problem morning.
Oh, that's coming
Oh.
back soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting. Awesome.
Thanks for the input. All right.
Okay, so next question is from Chocolate. This is a random question. Oh, do tell. What's your favorite holiday and superhero? Wait, that's Madnik, not Chocolate. Sorry.
My favorite holiday and superhero. Halloween's up there.
Mm.
And superhero, Jesus. I don't know, man. Wolverine? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Halloween and Wolverine.
Deja?
Because they both got eats.
My Halloween is by far my favorite holiday, but I don't have a favorite superhero.
You don't.
I don't.
Quick, look
Just-
up Wikipedia. There's more than 1,000.
Alright, let me
superheroes.
just scroll down and look for one randomly.
Oh, okay. Until then, Infernux, go.
You know, I guess my favorite holiday. You know, I enjoy Halloween, but I'm gonna have to say I really like Christmas time. So I'm gonna go with
Same.
Christmas for me.
Yeah.
And favorite superhero, I'm gonna go with classic Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man.
Ah. And for me, it's Christmas because there's a weird thing that I usually do, which I'm gonna explain in a bit. And my favorite superhero is Flash
Ah.
because it's pretty nice to do everything in a flash.
Oh my gosh.
But
Everything would
Don't
be so
flash
much
anybody,
easier.
okay?
Can my favorite superhero be from an anime?
All right.
Please.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
who
what we're talking
that
about
is.
anatomy, but okay. All right.
But okay.
The only one I know is. Wait, never mind. Oh, shit. Hold on, I can find one Thundercats there.
But considering the Christmas, I have a weird virus in myself called Christmas, which comes pretty early on, usually in October, but this time of year it has been a little bit late and it's starting to hit me. And I'm definitely gonna do a skit about Christmas songs, which will be uh, changed, but at least the lyrics, into Color Wars kind of stuff, like I'm a dreaming of a white toilet. That's all you're gonna get.
Hey, IDN wants to know, why are you guys messing around?
Messing around, yeah. um, let's see. There was a question from Chocolate. When will problem warrant? Oh, that was already asked. Who is your favorite staff member, excluding yourself?
Well, it's not Mez and Fernox are dead yet, for sure. Like, that's
I love
definitely...
you.
Dang it! I tried my best so bad. But oh well, I have to try harder. Hey, Striker!
Oh no.
And that's where I'm going. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for coming to the podcast. We hope you had a good time. Please. I'm kidding.
So, just to make it a little bit more serious, who's your favorite in staff?
What?
Well,
Alright,
just
I
pick
don't know, man.
someone
That's-
randomly.
I'm gonna pick someone randomly. I'm gonna go with... are any of the staff members watching?
Pull off
Probably.
a random number generator or something. That yet?
I'm
Yeah?
gonna say...
I love everyone equally there.
Oh, good. Good,
You
good.
stole my answer.
Ha.
Well, you can say the same, but it will have a different effect. Infernox.
What? I
Oh,
love everyone equally.
good. Because
What?
same.
You bunch of socialists.
I know,
I don't want
right?
to. I don't want to say it.
Communist pigs.
How did you know?
No, I'm just gonna be a jerk and pick somebody. Let's go with Net.
Nettie. The Canadian.
Yay.
Nettie
Net.
D.
Our dog. Our netty dog.
Speaking of dog, I'm petting a dog right now.
Ah.
What's your boy? What's your baby?
Oh, speaking of a net, you remember the UHC we had last time?
Yeah, the community one that I was
Yeah,
in?
the community one that you were the twist in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Sea Dog and Net was Team Dog because they were in a
Mhm.
team.
Wasn't there somebody else that was a dog too?
I don't know who else was with them, but I know that that person lived a short life.
Oh,
I want to say there were 3 dogs.
I can remember. I don't think Moon Moon was there, so yeah, there's that. Although I was talking with Sea Dog, and this is an information for everyone out there that the next UHC might gonna be late November. If not, then it's going to be in early December, if nothing else.
Ooh.
Just to be prepared, kind of. Massimo, do you like outrage? One thing I can tell about outrage, it's outrageous. Oh well. What are your thoughts on the elections? Really?
We don't talk about that.
No, no politics, please. No, no, no.
There's just the problem with this election is that there's so many strong opinions right now from
there's so
both
many
sides.
allegations from both
And,
sides.
and there's
as well.
It's
four sides even, not just two. Four
I don't think
options.
anybody who's voting, and I'm going to be very vague. I don't think anyone's sitting here voting going, dude, I'm so excited about this. I can't believe we're going to elect blank as president. I mean, there's some people that are, but like 90% of the country is like, this is the best we could come up with.
Mm.
Jeez. Yeah, they
Like,
are a little bit blind, in my opinion, but whatever, that's all I'm gonna say.
There's nothing you can do about it now, man. So, I mean, you can't even vote for a third party because they're going to lose already. Like, it's one of the two, and you just decide which one's the worst, and that's kind of as far as I'm going to go on that.
Giant meteor 2016. The Earth is doomed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to say the next question, but if you want to say something more, then feel free to say it.
I'm just reading from the thing. Sorry, that's my final question. What's the best twist you could do for a game show?
Yeah, that was what I tried to say out loud,
That
but
it's
whatever.
not a game.
Oh, did you just say that?
Yeah, I just wanted to read
Oh.
out loud that you have already did. So yeah, yeah. So please
I'm
answer.
sorry. I got a dog that's begging for attention, staring at me. Will you please care about me for a little while?
I miss my dogs.
So, best twist. I mean, I've done a couple cool ones. I think the Redemption Challenge from season 7, the first time we did that, was pretty cool. I think that was kind of a new deal. I'm going to give credit to Vincent. I want to say his last name. I don't know. There's a guy named Vincent who comments all the time on my strikeout videos, and is always like real enthusiastic about the show. And he gave that idea back in season 6, and I for season 7, I put it in there. It was cool. And I think a lot of people have used it since then. It's pretty cool. It's a good twist. Everybody likes it. So
The only twist I had in my face-off was there's gonna be a redemption episode, whatever it was. So that was the only twist I had so far.
The best twist I can.
season
So
9,
that-
I did the
that-
fake triple elimination.
Oh,
People were freaking out about that.
yo. Like, we were watching and spectating, and then we were like, oh!
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I remember that. That was me and you.
So y'all should tell that story. That's a good story.
Ted. Okay.
So let me give a little preface for what's happening. So if you didn't watch season 9 of Strikeout, it was Striker Myers v2 episode 5. And in the challenge, I got a bow and an arrow, and I started hunting people down and killing them. But during this whole time, you guys are, because the call was lagging, we were having issues. A lot of the people that were spectating just left, and y'all were in your own call doing your own thing, but you were spectating the show, right?
We had
And
no
so
audio. We couldn't hear anything.
yeah, and we weren't really typing in chat. All right, this person is being eliminated. We didn't really think about it. So, y'all tell what happened.
Do you want to go dead yet?
Nah, go, my son.
What? Okay. So me and Dead Yet were, we were had no audio. We were watching the show, and we're like so excited because it's the return of Stryker Myers. Everyone loves Stryker Myers, right? So we see everyone go out, and we see Stryker start killing everybody, and we're like, exciting. So blank, blank, and they all die. And I don't remember. Was it Ned who won that challenge? Or
It was Billy. It was almost
Billy,
Nets.
and we're like, okay, good for Billy. He wins the challenge. Then we all teleport to the elimination room, and then all three of them entered the elimination chamber, and that's where our minds just didn't know what was going on. We're like, whoa. Wait, this is a triple elimination. No, it can't. Wait, we were like doubting ourselves. We're like, what's going on? Is this happening?
Isn't that when someone came in and did the math, for the number of episodes and contestants and stuff?
We tried figuring out the math. It was like, no, this can't be. Is this right? Can this happen? Is this even happening?
Double redemption?
See, what I counted on for that episode was that people would be so enthralled with the game that they weren't going to sit there and go, well, if X plus 2 equals, they're not going to go into the math equation and try to figure out how many episodes are left over for the people that were playing. So they didn't think about it. They didn't think it's impossible to have a triple elimination.
Yeah, but me and Dead, we were not prepared at all.
Y'all had 20 minutes of watching me kill people who'd be like, is this going to happen?
No, we didn't even know until they walked into the box.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just remember us screaming, oh!
We didn't know what to do. And then as soon as Billy pulled the lever and it didn't work, we were like, oh, okay, it's not a triple. It's not a triple.
Baby, it's a triple. Oh wait, that's different.
Yeah, okay.
So we did a fake triple elimination. We got 3 people in, and we brought them back out, and then out of those 3, the first person to kill me stayed in, and it was a double.
It became a double.
Double.
So, yeah.
It was
Scary.
scary without the audio because we had no idea. We had no idea.
That yet. You haven't said anything about the twist. If you would make a game show, what kind of twist would you make?
Oh, the twist would be it's not a game show. So it's your life, basically.
Oh my
I don't
god. That would be so hard.
No, it's a game show based off of my life.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Were you totally not dead yet? And you will be?
One day.
Okay. I can only say about my twist that go watch season 1. Good luck with it. There's 41 episodes with twists. Yay. So there's yet another question. For every game show you have played, which one was your favorite or needed improvement?
Say that again, one more time.
This is how they ask the question. It's a little bit weird, but for every game show you have played, which one was your favorite or needed improvement? I think they try to ask your game show that you hosted and try to your favorite.
I don't want to be a jerk and comment on other people's game shows because I can be picky about them, but I can be picky about my own pretty. I can critique myself pretty well. I'll do that. Is that what
you want to critique me? Go right ahead, Stryker. I'm okay. I need the criticism.
Oh, I can go criticisms so bad.
Give me the criticism.
I'll do DM, okay? I'm not gonna do it live because there's a lot.
I'll complain about my show.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think. Let's see. There were. Well, I just need to look at the episodes. Hang on. I'm not gonna go watch all the episodes and then come back a few hours later and ask you about it. Let me. Let's see. Season 7, episode 1, the Sumo Skies, Super Sumo. That 12-player challenge where they had the speed and the jump and the. Hello.
We're
That was
listening
what
to you.
the
Yeah, just go ahead.
first
I was just
episode.
trying to make sure everyone knew what page I was on. Yeah, so that challenge, I extremely overestimated people's skill. I thought people were gonna be able to get that a lot quicker, and it didn't happen. People struggled, really struggled with that challenge. And then on top of that, I made like a gigantic freaking arena, and I had one camera, and I caught like 2% of the deaths that happened out of all these people jumping and landing and splatting, and it just wasn't a good episode. It was a cool game and a cool challenge when people figure out how to play it, but man, it was rough.
Mhm.
Like a dog.
I've done a couple trivia challenges, like in season 4, we did a trivia where they just flicked on the light, and I had to like go back in time, and that I called who got the correct answer, or who buzzed in first wrong, like
Mm.
10 out of the 20 times. It was pretty bad there. And so in season 7, we did command blocks, and that helped solve that. Season 9's map quest. Oh my god.
Oh.
That
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Now that episode came out, and it was actually a watchable episode, and people liked it. So, but that episode took, I think, an hour and a half to record,
Oh my god.
and then I still had 8 more episodes of the season left to fit in, and I think we cut in under 4 hours when we were all done. But that first freaking challenge, the server crashed like 3 times. The Skype call crashed like 3 times.
Oh.
People didn't understand how maps worked. Mitch. And so,
Yeah.
sorry, what was that out loud? Anyway,
No worries.
people were struggling, man. I think that's one of the biggest things. I struggle with the premiere episodes most. It's I've this is gonna sound super cocky, but I've overestimated people's abilities on certain things, and
It
it
happens.
throws. And I think it becomes part of the reason is because I'm gonna sit there and play that challenge. I play it over and over and over and over again by myself to make sure it's doable and things are doable. But I realize that I'm good at it because I've been sitting there doing it over and over and over again, and these guys are getting thrown in at the last second, and then they have to perform, and then all the stress of the show goes on as well, and then people don't do well. So I don't know.
There's one game that I can relate to with your pain, because there was someone who helped me make a challenge for Call of Wars. It has been tried out, but sadly, due to technical difficulties, as in I lost the voice recordings, we had to redo, and we lost that footage, and we never reset the map because, as in the challenge, because it was so difficult for the people. Uh, like I was thinking, okay, survival stuff. They probably know the recipes just to go on. There was
Yeah.
3 stages and everything. Nope. People don't know how to make obsidian.
What? How? What?
We when Dan and I did last player standing, that craft race that we had, there was a challenge there that messed up people. Like I think Leo was in that, and Leo did not. He got up there to the craft table, basically stared at it, and went, I'm losing. I'm about to lose. I don't know how to make it. How to make a blank. Yeah, I don't know.
For me, probably the most confusing challenge for my one season was the puzzle challenge, because it ended up being if you guys watch, it's Billy and Roe, and they're just sitting in rooms going,
Yeah.
do this the whole
That-
time.
Which
That's
one
a
are you calling the
challenge,
puzzle
really.
one? Is that the?
That's Code Cracker, where they had to find the combination.
and they tried it like 100 times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That one could have been done a lot better. I just,
They weren't
I
the
look-
best at it.
it was just a lot of confusion on the puzzles.
Yeah, but you
That
know
was
how
my
it
fault.
goes. Sometimes when you expect the best, the worst happens.
Sometimes it doesn't happen, but
Yeah, trial
learn,
and
do better
error.
next time.
Yeah, you can always make it better.
And I would say the other thing, the other challenge maybe that was also not well done in a sense was 16 chambers, which was the luck challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
was not
cool.
well done. It was
Oh.
a good. I think it was a good concept when I came up with it, but I just
Mhm.
didn't execute it good enough. It was just
Di-
supposed to be where people would get in a random chamber and then the other person would click a button and see how long they survive without blowing up. I
Mhm.
think it just went way too long. It was way too slow. The explosions were hard to follow. It was hard to, it
Yeah.
wasn't exciting to watch. It was, that was just that was a bad challenge design.
That was a thing.
You live and
Those were
learn.
the two
Yeah.
that I think.
Just to throw it out there, everyone, there's 10 more minutes from the podcast, so make it your questions count if you want to. Uh, did you guys wanted to say anything about the difficulties of game challenges? That
Um,
yet?
Uh oh.
I'll throw something out here whenever you're.
Like, have you ever experienced any challenges that was difficult for you?
Oh, everything's difficult for me. For example, breathing.
In Minecraft? Breathing? Really?
Okay.
I'm always confused, man.
So, I think one of the hardest parts about making shows and making multiple shows is I've had so many ideas that weren't possible. Like, just because of the game. And Minecraft's a pretty expansive game. Like, you're able to do a lot of cool stuff. But, like, this episode 2, it started of season 10. It started off as one thing, and I found out I couldn't actually do it. There was no way to physically do what I was trying to do. And so it morphed into something else, and it just looks different. It's not exactly the same, but it took the same concept. It could have been better than it is. But Minecraft just wouldn't let me. And there's like I wanted to do a challenge. Remember the I don't want to call it a board game, but Don't Break the Ice.
Mhm.
You had all those little cubes of ice, and you would hammer one out and try to keep the whole thing steady. Do you remember that?
Hmm.
I was trying to find a way to do that in Minecraft, and I just couldn't figure out a way to make it work. I was trying to do like "Don't break the sign," and
Oh boy.
I don't know. I spent like 3 hours working on that, and I just gave up. I was like, I don't think this is possible. I don't think I can actually do it. I don't know. So yeah, that's that.
Okay, next question. If you were in Steven Universe, who would you be?
Someone asked about Steven Universe the other day. I've never heard of that until yesterday. What is that?
It's a Cartoon Network thing where
Oh,
people are, well, some of the people are gems and they can fusion and summon some weapons.
Lesbians.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, that's it.
that
I
that
think.
sums up. So yeah, would you like to pick your the person if you know your Steven Universe thing? Because I don't.
Sadly, I know the characters.
Name off some characters.
Name off the Okay, hold on. Let me go to the wiki.
No. Off the top of the head. Go. Five, four,
There's
three,
Cruel,
two, one,
Garnet,
fire. Go.
Steven, Rose, Yellow Diamond, Peridot, Steven's dad,
I'm gonna go
Bonnie.
with Steven's dad. I think Steven's dad is the main character.
I don't even know who I'd be. I don't even know. I'm not.
I'd be the Dorito.
I'll do this. Dead yet. If I was a character, who would I be?
Oh my.
You know more than me, so.
I don't think there's a character that will suit you.
Oh.
Oh god.
Wait, Sapphire. There.
Okay, I'm Sapphire. There we go. I
And
trust
for
you.
the rest of us?
Mez. You. Amethyst.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I can roll with it. All that snaz and shaky and whip kind of thing, I think. That's the one, the
Yeah.
purple one. Yeah.
The whip.
And whatever
So-
striker.
Oh yeah.
Steven's dad. You're
I,
sticking with that.
I know there's a
Hold
name
on.
for him.
It's Steven's dad. Thank you very
Steven's
much.
Steven's dad.
All right.
So,
what we got next? We gotta
what
get
are your
good. We
thoughts
still
on
have a bunch of
bullies?
questions.
What are your thoughts on bullies?
Thoughts on bullies? Well,
Uh,
that's easy for me.
yeah, it's a little bit
They suck.
a deeper
Wait.
It's not
topic,
cool to
but
bully.
I mean, I'm a martial arts instructor. I mean, I deal with that kind of crap all the time from students. You know, um, they're dealing with problems with kids at school, um, or even some kids that start picking on other people, and you got to shut that down like that. I don't know. It's you got to be able to have thick skin. You got to be able to not care what bullies think about you, because there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like you, and that's just the reality of life. You got to toughen up and get over it. That's the sad truth. You try to be as friendly as you can. You try to ignore them as much as you can. But at some point, if someone's gonna start like physically threatening you and start attacking you, then you got to know how to defend yourself. That's
Kick their anuses.
exactly what she said.
Next
So
question. Is Last Player Standing ever gonna have a second season?
message at DanHanDan on Discord and say, where is LPS 2, you noob?
Last penguin standing.
Make sure you add the you noob part on the end. That'll really piss him off. So send that to Dan, and if he gets enough messages, maybe he'll get back to me.
For everyone, if you got selected to be in a reality game show, what game show would you be in?
What qualifies as a reality game
Like
show?
a real, like a
Like a real game show, not just like a Minecraft
No,
game
I mean,
show. In
no,
a
I get
television
that. Like,
television game show, I
just
think.
any kind of TV show that's a competition.
I would think so.
Basically.
okay.
Um, I I watched The Amazing Race, the last one,
Oh, I
the
like
season
that.
28, the YouTubers one. That was kind of
That
cool.
was cool.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Deal or No Deal before that went off air, with Howie Mandel.
I
Mhm.
still watch that to this day.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not making new episodes, are they?
I don't think so, but I still watch it.
Okay. I used to watch that years ago. That was pretty cool. I, I think if y'all got something to interrupt me, go ahead.
Others?
I
I feel
Everyone
like
else?
Mez. I feel like Mez would be on Naked and Afraid.
Am I?
Yeah, the problem here is that Mess already has been.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe I'm already am naked.
He's actually broadcasting live from episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they would give him a camera and all the recording, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I would
Yo.
just do it and roll with it, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I can't decide between if I do a Survivor or a Big Brother. Honestly, they'd be fun. I think.
There's one game show that's for kids, and it was on the Nickelodeon. I cannot remember the name. The one that
Oh, that
Olmec
one.
was in, the Legend
Yeah.
of the Secret Hidden Temple, or what's it called?
Legends of the Hidden Temple. You're right.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Now that's where I would like to be in, or Family Feud and Community as my family.
Oh, I know what it is. Wipeout. I would do Wipeout.
Oh,
Oh
I thought you
yeah,
were gonna say The Bachelor, but oh well.
That's an easy answer. Sorry.
Wipeout
see
is
it.
also a good choice. I would be in that too.
hmm
See, the thing is about me, anything with physical workout / exercise, that's automatically crossed off my list.
Sad
Sadly,
face.
I know.
All right. Let me check. I think we covered every question we can. And before we cut off, because this is almost been 1 hour, any last thoughts for the viewers? Each and every one of you.
Yeah, any final questions, guys? Throw them in the chat. We'll get to you before we go home for the day.
And in the meantime, you guys, Infernox, Dead Yet, Striker, you can say one final thoughts for the people
Check out season X. Blah.
Hashtag Mezimo for naked and afraid.
Okay. Happy to be here. Great to see you all. If you haven't seen Face Off, go check it out, and then go, like Striker said, go check out Season X.
All
And check
right.
out Face Off. Face Off just finished. You should go check
Yeah.
out that.
Check every single
The
episode
whole
of
season.
Face Off and every single episode of Strikeout Game Show. All the seasons.
Go look at Foe and So. Get it?
Yeah. Last question. What's coming soon in the community?
That's a good question. There's a lot of discussion going on. Well, I don't know. Not
There's
sure.
one thing for sure. If nothing else, we will let you guys know in the community news and community events. So
There should be a new UHC soon, right? Aren't they working on that?
I think
no,
so.
end of November or beginning of December. That's what I said.
Hey, Melon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, Melon writes songs. He made a song that's going to be in the finale episode of season X. Oh, my dogs are getting unhappy. But Raven, hey, come here. She's gonna Melon wrote a song that's gonna be in season X, and that's gonna be awesome. It'll be in the memoriam instead of that other song I've been using. He wrote something that's pretty cool. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be
Wow,
awesome.
cannot wait. Although it's gonna take a while. How many episodes is gonna be? Season 10.
9 episodes.
Wow.
9 episodes.
9.
That's
Not just
gonna
like
be
usual.
a while, like 4
4
and a half week. Yeah, 4 weeks
Yeah.
from now. Yeah, because
Yeah.
first episode is already out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
rip me and my math. But oh well, thank you once again, everyone, Striker, Dead Yet, Infernox, for joining along, accepting my invitation. Although the viewers voted for you guys to be in this podcast. Hopefully, one of you will come back next time, whichever you guys will have time in 2 weeks. And for like 2 or 1 new people, we will look into the votings once again. But until then, thank you, everyone. Everyone?
Yep.
Oh.
Bye, everyone.
Dogs are
Goodbye.
impatient. I need to go.
Okay.
All right.
Bye bye. Toodaloo.
Great seeing you.
Bye, everybody.